Where is Waldo Stadium? Kalamazoo, Michigan. It is the home of the Western Michigan Broncos, and the fans have been eager for this showdown for a while. Today, two teams set to square off in a max slugfest. As we'll see, the Toledo Rockets taking on a team looking for its first win, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Rockets will kick it away to start us off. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense is on the field for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Broncos line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Rockets offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
They booted away on 4th down. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Lowry. And his throw is incomplete. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. On the move. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Fires one high and deep. And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. Sets up the screen. Nice move there. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Hauls it in. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Off the play fake on first down. Escapes trouble. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll try the left side. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Rockets are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The Rockets will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed behind the line. It's Leary. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They'll try the run. Still on his feet at the 45. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Rockets now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Rockets are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, it's Gleason. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Rockets are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rockets have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. He caught it. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rockets.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. East Carolina has the lead right now. Greenville has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 11 over BYU. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Using his feet to buy time. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. The sure hands, it's Williams. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Lowry. Caught near the sticks, it's Brooks. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Now on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Broncos are in the red zone. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds his tight end.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave it the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Scanning the field, it's Gleason. Safe completion on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That's caught. It's Rudolph. Turning it on. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Rockets getting set on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Traina. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. The Rockets are on the move. He's got it on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Rides to back and leaves it. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Off the play fake. Got a man. It's Christian. He's like a loose boulder, just caroms his way to the 32. And the Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Gleason. Makes the grab. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Looking to throw on 1st down. Back open in the middle. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Got his man on the right. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. They'll move the wide receiver. From the red zone, looking for a space. Gets away. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. On the run, it's Traina. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st half.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. To the air, it's Lowry. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the catch. It's Williams. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
The Broncos will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Gleason. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. Catch in the middle. It's Rudolph. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Looking for a gap. It's Trainer. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Reads it, fires complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab. It's Holly. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Rockets send out the punt unit. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to pass. It's Lowry. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Trying play action. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Gonna run it. It's Trainer. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, running back gets the give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. And the Rockets will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. He's got an open man. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Broncos, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Lowry. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Quickly complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna look downfield again. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll try the outside to the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Back to pass, it's Gleason. Throws to the back. Got a man. At the 45 on his way. Running free. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
The clear defensive strategy here is not to do whatever it was they did on the first play. They'll try to come up with a stop after giving up a huge gain. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Trainer. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. touch pass on the jet sweep. He's trying to get it in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 6 over Illinois. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of...
There he goes. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To the air, it's Lowry. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Here's the handoff. Pretty good job of running to get to there to the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Caught in the backfield. It's Holly. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. From the gun. Give on the inside. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Rockets will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And the returner will be brought down. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. To the air, it's Lowry. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Brooks. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Took a shot as he threw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Broncos! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Wow, what a play. We're going to need to see that again to make sure he makes this catch and gets the foot in bounds. That was a great acrobatic play, understanding where you're at on the field to make that big catch.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. And after the extra point, it's a 1-possession game, down 21-13. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Gleason. Finds his man. It's Rudolph. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Second down, he'll throw it. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They're setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. He'll pull it on the read. Ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. And the Rockets are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the 1st down, a few more 1st downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
They'll go to the ground. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. Punts it out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down and run. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught behind the line, it's Conley. And the ball's loose in the backfield. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. With jet sweep pass. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Lowry. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Looking to fire. Here's a throw downfield late. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
This time it's complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to fire on second down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Buckley. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. On fourth down, going to the air. He'll pull it down. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Lowry. Flips it out to the back. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And he's just going to spike it. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Back to pass on second down. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.